This is one of those videos where you guys are going to change the way you feel about me. First of all, I apologize for getting mad because somebody put it in Spanish. What I was thinking about doing was learning Spanish. Now, Lupe was my grandpa's wife. She lived in Portecidas. That's how I met Carlos. Now, we go down there and everything else, and she was the one taking home of me. Mom was gone, dad was gone, and I got stuck with Lupe. Lupe and I really did love each other. She was she was a nice, sweet lady that loved kids and knew I was sick. She tried to talk to me. I tried to understand. Then Bruce Lee, who was, you know, um, Chinese, and then there's a big black guy over there with me. I forgot his name. They were all three of my best friends. They were all elderly. They were all colored, and they were all sweet. And they taught me not to be racist, and they taught me not to be different about color just because I was white and they were different. We were all the same. We were all people. We all loved each other. And we would have done anything we could to help each other out. I helped Loopy around the house, and we used to go to Portecidas. We used to go down this road, and we couldn't stop because we were Americans. We weren't supposed to be down there anyway, but Grandpa had special privileges because one, he was a war hero, and two, he was their friend. He'd go down there and load up his car with truck with food and water and whatever it took down there to give it to the people. He said, "Why do you do that?" He said, "They don't have them very much down here, so when I come down here, I treat them." And he'd literally spend all his money to go down there and help them people. And I loved him for that. Well, anyway, Grandpa was my best friend. He died 2015 or something like that. You know, the troubles I had and everything else. But anyway, to make a long story short, when I'm over here cussing out uh, a generation of people because they changed the CD, and then the next thing I was thinking, well, maybe I'll learn Spanish. Okay, maybe they want me to sing it in Spanish. Or maybe it just showed up because they wanted to see my reaction. Well, I do apologize about that. So, a little bit about my background. I had a lot of different races raise me. It wasn't just them. It was the Chinese, it was the Filipinos. San Diego had a variety of people. So when the Mexican guy wanted to date the white girl, I didn't give a shit. When the Nazis came up and said, "You gonna fight with us?" I'm like, "No. When this goes down, I'm gonna be on the other side of town." And they were getting really mad at me, and they said, "You're not one of us." I said, "I really don't care what you think about me. I'm not going to be part of it, and I'm not going to, do any racial slurs. What you might try to do is you might try to get to know the person. You might actually like the guy. You can fight him, but he's just going to get more people than you, and you're just going to start a gang war and kill each other. Why?" Um. Oh, what was his name? Debbie lost her first husband, Gino. He grew up in Compton. Yeah, that was not a nice place. He got stabbed in the, I think stabbed in the back or stabbed in the back and stomach in a knife fight down there years ago. Debbie was involved and everything else, so they moved from where they were and went down towards the Disneyland area. Their dad got another job, and I used to hate to go down there. I used to hate that drive. And now I miss those days. I lay in the back of the Chevy because I was sick, and I go down there and I had fun. Then their mom died, and they ended up over at our house. Like I said, Gary tried to light my ass on fire with the chair, and I went to whoop his ass, and Micah came around. We all ended up the bar together. I was telling Randy this story earlier tonight, so I'm starting to remember a lot of the stuff that I had forgotten over the years. Which Dad's right. I should never erase my memory. But anyway, I'm going to call these guys, so I can see why they didn't verify I didn't give him the right address. So I'm going to call him and I'm going to say that girl stole that account. She can't have that. And I'm going to take it back. And then I'm going to call her up and ask her if she needs anything and that she can't do that because I will have her arrested. She's going to insist upon that I'm crazy and all this other stuff. And I say, look, it's my accounts. You're not my sister. My sister died 2016. My family's all been imposter. You're just another one in there trying to cash in on what you can. So if she steals it all, I'm going to get it back. And if I can't get it, then I'll use my attorney. I have another attorney that I can use. I think I'm going to write a letter to Donald about this too. Face it, we're going to end up talking to each other. I'm probably going to end up going to one of these rallies and everything else and being down there. Either that or I'm going to go down to California. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I don't want to leave Randy and the kids because the cats are going to get upset. So I'm going to try to do it without that. I think I can. But interesting story on my background and everything else, isn't it? I wasn't raised by white people. I was raised by everybody. And I don't know why I got so special treatment being raised and stuff like that. But being down in the caves, I'm sure, was a lot of the variety too because everybody got drafted. You just got drafted and you went. That's the way it was back then. This is what I don't like. This power just goes off for no reason. Wasn't doing this before, so we have another power problem. Now I'm getting tired of having to reset this and waking up cold. And that's what happens. I wake up cold. I don't think anybody's doing it. I accused the neighbor of doing it a time or two, but he wouldn't do that. I actually like our neighbors. So, anyway, a little bit about my background. I'm sorry for being a jerk. That show was in Spanish. Jokes on me. So anyway, Randy's gone for the night. Cats are gone for the night. I'm by myself. I'm probably gonna be a bad girl. You know how I am. I don't know. I'm hurting. I think when I go down there to Meeker, they're gonna probably deliver the baby. Whoa, what the hell is that? That was a little round bulb that just came in. An icicle. How cold is it out there? 25. Yeah, that was just ice drop. So it's raining a little bit, which means it's cloudy outside. I kind of want to go for a drive. But I don't want to go anywhere. The deer, the nighttime, and everything else. I don't want to be out there right now. I like this area. I don't think Randy and I are going to leave here. I did have a dream we pulled up in a red Ferrari. And we bought a place that had a couple old cars on it we fixed up. Got them ready, put some money into them. Made them nice. But anyway, I'm going to pull my accounts. I'm not going to let her get away with this. Because last I had the address changed was to here. I want to do that again, but I have to have the right address when I give them the information. Once I give them property information, it all matches. Now I'm missing money out of those accounts too, and I want to know where that went. So they have some explaining to do. I could go down to a bank. It doesn't matter. Once they saw the right address on the paperwork and everything. They know I'm a half-breed. They know the stories and everything. They've been reading everything. I think I'm going to wear this out today. I might go to Randy's work just dressed in a dress. I don't think anybody's going to say anything. I don't think I look like a guy anymore either. But anyway, just want to let that story out. I wanted to apologize first. Isn't that a funny story? I end up with a Mexican housewife in San Diego. She would feed me a lot of nature stuff when I was a kid. And I think she's the one that made me better. When my mom was out and about somewhere, I don't know why my mom abused me. She just was a bitch. And Loopy wasn't. Loopy was nice, sweet, loving, and caring. And I don't have any pictures at all of her. I have some of the grandma, but none of her. I vaguely remember her. I think I'm going to ask my cousins if anybody has any pictures of Loopy. Yeah, I'm surprised you remembered her. Yeah, I get to see what Lori wrote to me. That's kind of mean about the money heist and everything. She thinks it's my sister. It's not my sister. She came in after the $168,000. Now I've got an IRA account too that I need to get a hold of. I'm going to ask Lexington Law about that too. I got in real easy. It was easy to get in. Got on their site and boom, I was in. So I'm going to talk to them about Ameritrade and my IRA accounts. I think that's something they're going to want to do. Anyway, I love you guys. Do you think I should go out in public like this? I think it's a cute outfit. I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to try to fight me. Oh, that was funny. That guy come over yesterday and goes, you know, I wouldn't fight her if I was you. You might get hurt. They're all kind of confused why. And then she goes, well, I think she's looking forward to it and can't wait for this to happen. And you guys might actually get hurt. And it says, then he goes, what are you going to gain by it? I'm thinking, well, this guy's really smart. He's talking to him in a boss-like manner, but in a more of a businessman, kind of like, can we profit from it? And once they realize they can't profit from it, they're not going to do it. And he goes, I don't think she's looking forward to it. Yeah, it was. I told him I'm not going to pull any more punches. But, yeah, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm retired. So, here's the deal. I don't want to leave Randy and the cats. Cats might go from looking for me. The trailer is not going to be the same. The trust I could pull tonight if I wanted. I could pull it in the morning if I want to. I can pull it anywhere I want to. Now, the customer service management phone number I have has been changed. It's now Premier Banking instead of Union Bank. So it's a different number. So I have to get that number again. So somebody is screwing with my phone, but they're not doing everything that I thought they were. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with that today. I'm going to get back that management number because that would help. And I'm going to order another credit card from them and a debit card. And order both of them. Once I get everything verified, it's going to be real easy for me to do. I'm going to say, look, do not cancel it. I didn't cancel it last time. Somebody else did. Yeah, so they've been screwing with me. And I'm going to make friends out of these people. I'm going to try to make friends out of the sister. I don't want her to get, she stole $75 trillion out of that account. It was making money, and it dropped. So I know at least that much was missing. I don't know what it peaked out at, but I'm going to get statements on this. I'm going to get all my statements. I'm going to get all my accounts, and then we'll talk. I have IRA accounts. I have a Ameritrade account. There's like 3 or 4 IRA accounts that I'm going to have the other people look at. So, if they want to, I'm sure they will. Now, I joined this Who's Who thing. I think Will's on it. Or Will, what's his name? Will Smith? Yeah, Will Smith or something like that. A couple of the other guys are on it too. But anyway, I saw that and I thought, well, that'd be kind of nice. Now they wanted over credit score over 700 for the Walmart store. Mine's about 660. But I think it's over 700. I don't know. It used to be 751 before I bought that car. And it's going to go back up. because I'm going to start the businesses and stuff. I think I'm going to start Walmart and do that. I'll probably give them 10,000, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I want them to. I want them to do it, but I'm not going to be able to start it with what they want me to. Not unless they give me a loan, which I'm sure they probably will. They'll have their own rates and everything else. I'll set up for the loan. I'll get the accounts. I'll let them go, and I'll see what comes out of it. It's $1,300 a month. It's $1,300. I think it's going to be a few thousand a month. I think this is what's going to give me a steady income. I'll buy off the car then. But that's another thing I need to deal with. So I'm going to get on there and ask if they want to look for my IRA accounts. If not, I'm going to hire Downing. I'll hire them to get me a PIN. I can't get it myself. And I'll hire them to get my IRA accounts. I have 4 of them. Just don't know where they're at. I think 3 of them are at Wells Fargo. And one of them someplace else. And then I'm going to ask them to look at that Penn Regional lawsuit for $21 million. And then I'll be all done with that. So yeah, there's a lot of money floating around my Dean. Like I say, Grandpa was rich, and everybody else in the family was rich too. It all flowed my direction. Most of it, anyway. So we'll see what happens. I should end up probably with the 168 trillion is going to be mine. Those big accounts are going to be mine. Smaller ones are going to be mine, and the houses are going to be mine. So if nothing else, it's going to be a few $100,000. I've got Been Verified coming out. I've got People Liquor coming out. I have about $100 a month coming out in bills on stuff on things I've tried to do. ClickBank, and all that stuff. When I get done with this, I'm gonna get back on the ClickBank. So when I see how it works and everything, I help you guys do it. And I'm not gonna charge you like the rest of them. I'm gonna make videos like this, teach you how to do it, and then you can do what you want with the video. And it's all gonna be free. The difference between me and them, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I'm the bored, sexually frustrated housewife. Definitely not sexually frustrated, that's for sure. But anyway, the kid should come out pretty soon. I had 2 dreams. One, we were inside a house in a fire, and we were watching TV. We were just having a blast. It was cold. It was snowing. And the other one was we had the Ferrari. Now, I had a dream years and years and years ago. I thought I'd be with Candy when this happened. I got outside and I got turned around. And the only thing I had to look at was this wire because I knew it went to the house. So following this wire, I'm cold and I'm thinking, is this the right one? And I get into the house. I think I was by myself. I'm not sure, so I don't know when that's going to happen. If that's going to happen after Randy's time frame, or if it's not going to happen at all. And that dream was kind of scary because I was getting just to the point cold where I was almost frostbitten. And then I finally got inside and got warm. I think I had a dog with me too. I'm not sure. Don't remember. I always have lots of animals. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. All I know is I'm happy. I'm staying with Randy. I get mad at him sometimes. It is what it is. But anyway, I thought I'd apologize and send you this video. Peace out. Hope all is well.